Here's the view from the street of our new wall, made with Goshen stone from Massachusetts. It's 45 feet long. And here's the maple tree that was moved from right in front of the door down to where the little Coosa dogwood was that unfortunately met an untimely death. So proceeding up, Chris, this will give you an idea of what we have to work with here. So I'm definitely going to replant my big grass here to soften the lamppost, and those rose bushes will probably be relocated. But this is about 6 feet across and many feet long. We will be getting foundation planting, obviously. They moved the winter viburnum just about a foot to the left, and that remains. In the middle, the plan is for a Japanese maple, dwarf maple, and then just outside, to the side of the stepping stones, the porch, is a Hinoki cypress. This side, we still have to decide what we're doing. They had recommended an ilex, and I'm not sure I'm crazy about that. But we'll see. As we know, all specimens can really vary. And then an umbrella plant, which I love, but they're not deciduous. So, again, not sure. I think I'd like to have something to evergreen up against the foundation. Oh, and then they still are going to be leveling out all this compost, of course, and putting a 12-inch pebble, river rock stone drip line coming out from the foundation. So it started raining yesterday and they ran out of time. You can see they did a pretty good job of replacing the walkway. The part that's brighter in this picture, that's cleaner, had been completely removed in order to remove the maple tree, which was right here, and the roots had gone underneath the walkway. So the entire half of the walkway, including this curved part here, had been removed, and they did a really nice job replacing it. You can see the stone has nice earthy flecks in it, and it's kind of covered in dust and dirt, so I'm thinking, once I kind of wash that off, it's going to be pretty. But it's all completely dry stack stone, and it's unbelievably sturdy. I've actually walked along the top of it, and they used smaller stones, as you can see, behind and underneath. You can't see most of it because it's covered by dirt, but you can get a little idea there. There's some landscaping fabric that they used as a barrier between the dirt and the smaller stones, so that'll hold everything in place. So then moving over here, we're actually going to get rid of this little triangle of grass because it'll be impossible to mow. So we still, obviously, we picked up a lot of planting area. That's where the tree peony was, and there was a magnolia here, and rhododendron, of course. So just proceeding over here, looking down, this whole area had the rhododendrons and azalea that have been removed, and so it's about a 6-foot deep, 13-foot long stretch that will be a new garden bed. So I'm hoping to create something along the lines of what David Culp has, with like a staged, layered, beautiful perennial garden, maybe with some small dwarf shrubs. And then these large boulders will be continued down the side of the house, a couple feet out through 3 feet out, and it'll create a nice retaining wall for the perennial bed along the side. And the lovely bobcat. Let's see what else. So not much to look at here. That's all, my lilies and iris and ground cover, which doesn't look like much now, but is absolutely stunning when it comes up. And I think these are probably going to stay. These are this little quick fire hydrangea that are so pretty. And this Chamaecyparis, I think, is going to stay here. So, again, it's significant. Now, granted, Bill's given me a design for this whole area, which, of course, is just suggestions, and we're going to go through the whole plant list. I found a bunch of stuff at Rare Finds, of course, that I'd like to incorporate. But then the whole area down below is up to me, and I want it to, you know, work and not be too abrupt of a change from what's happening up above. This just gives you an idea. These are the boards they use to run the bobcat on the grass. So the grass is really in almost perfect shape, other than it's winter grass, but I think it'll need to be aerated. So basically from here on over is going to be a nice perennial garden, and I want things to soften the rocks but not cover the rocks, the boulders, because the whole reason that we pulled out the shrubs was to expose the boulders, and they're of course going to clean up all the dirt and stuff that's accumulated over 30 years and clean up that little kind of scrabbly piece over there. And then the boulders, of course, as I said, will come along the side, kind of on the bobcat side of that black edging that you see there. So this is all going to be completely cleaned up and going to be beautiful. And then where the bobcat is, they're going to pull out and grade the ground and put more Goshen stone, the same stone used for the wall. They're going to use very large pieces and make a paved path to the backyard. And that's it. That's our project. So a week and a half, we've got our wall done. Monday they'll start working on this. And then in the backyard, they're going to, at the very end, fix up my little stone wall back there and just make it look a little bit less teetery, and use some of the stones from up front to secure it and make it a little more stable and interesting looking. So very exciting. Sure hope you can come help. Bye.